So, how many people when they were 18, 19, 20 year old, they had to lie to their parents saying they were going to stay to their friend's house, they were going to go do something that night. When, in all reality, they knew that they were going to be laying face down in the ground in a cornfield, puking like there is no tomorrow because they had drank just a little bit too much and they knew that they were going to drink, but their parents didn't. Now, I bet if the drinking age was lowered to 18, not so many people would have to go lie to their parents saying that they weren't going to go drink when they really were. Now, 18-year-olds can serve their country. They can vote for somebody who's going to lead the United States for potentially 10 years if need be. They're considered adult and to make adult decisions. And also, the drinking age of 21 is a common problem among college campuses. So, 18-year-olds can put their lives on the line, like my roommate. But at the end of the day, they can't enjoy nice cold beer. And every 4 years, in November, we are expected to go to the voting polls and cast our vote for the next president. But we can't enjoy nice cold beer. But we are supposed to make adult decisions. These adult decisions include things like picking the right college, doing a job, having a job, going to your job every day. Don't do this because it's dumb. Among these adult decisions, I believe that I should be able to have a beer or so, drink a little bit, but know my cutoff and when it is time for me to quit. Now, I know that many 20-year-olds, 20, 21-year-olds don't even have this concept yet of when they should stop drinking or when they should stop drinking if they're going to drive later on that night. Now, according to procon.org, there are fewer drunk driving accidents in countries with the drinking age of 18. I believe that's because when you're 18, you're kind of like feeling out the waters just a little bit. You're trying to find who you are, where you belong, and you're kind of finding your limit with the alcohol. But you wouldn't be real comfortable with, drinking and driving at 18. But with the drinking age of 21, you have 21-year-olds who do, they know where they belong, they've got their place figured out in life, but they're just now being able to drink alcohol. And whenever you're 21, you're kind of feeling like you're a little bit invincible, so you're drinking, you're driving, and that's when the accidents happen. But I think whenever, I turn 21, I'm not really going to be doing a whole lot of drinking and driving. Now, I've heard all my life, you can do this when you're 18, you can do that when you're 18, and you can make that decision when you turn 18 years old. Because I'm an adult. Well, whenever I chose to come to Vincennes University, that was one of my biggest adult decisions. Now, according to research done at Boston University, with a drinking age of 18, there are fewer binge drinking fatalities. Now, whenever this comes into play in my mind is whenever you have 18, 19, 20-year-olds who are trying to hide from the cops. That means they're drinking in very remote locations. And now somebody has too much to drink and they have alcohol poisoning, they're passing out, they can't, they're not responding. And these remote locations, how many EMS services, cops are going to be able to get there in time? According to nyln.org, The drinking age of 18 decreases the chances of underage drinking occurring in dangerous places. I think of dangerous places mainly comes along with dangerous people. When you're like 18, you're with some friends and stuff, and they really do care about you, and they're trying to make sure that you're all right. So if something happens, they're going to make sure you are properly cared for. But if you're drinking at a college, university, and you're partying with a bunch of people that you don't really know, are they really going to make sure that you're okay at the end of the night? Probably not. Now, according to healthresearchfunding.org, 29 states allow underage drinking on private property as long as you get parental consent. Now, I think that if you're at a restaurant or something, you're with your parents, you're having family dinner, and say you're 19 years old and your parent goes, you can have a beer. You should be able to have that beer. NYLN.org also says that underage drinking and lowering the drinking age to 18 is not healthy. It messes with the brain development of the frontal lobe. But how many 18-year-olds do you know that drink no matter what the law is? Now, I've went over some of the things of why I think the drinking age should be lowered, and I hope that this opened up your mind to maybe changing it and being behind the movement.